Hello and welcome to Koru Kiwi Arts. Oh, my picture's looking a little dark there, but let's hope that it's not just the settings on my camera. But anyway, I'll do my best to try and lighten it up by putting a lot of colour on my piece of paper here to make your day happy. That's right. Now today I'm going to paint a picture. That's right, a picture of a harbour. Maybe some sailing ships and a dock, maybe a ferry building, I'm not sure. But I'm going to do this all from my imagination. So please watch and please enjoy. Thank you. This is actually a request from Karina, one of our wonderful supporters on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for suggesting this idea to us as a drawing or a paint request. So first I'm going to first I have a paintbrush. As you can see, it's all gone hard. And the reason why is I never washed my paintbrush and all the paint made this go all hard, but it kept a reasonable fine tip, and it's very good for sketching my image on. So first I'll show you the colours in which I'm using. Oh, it's about to run off the plate here. So we've got red and navy blue, a sky blue, light blue, brown, grey, sand, green and white. I put the white in the middle, that way I can disperse it out in any direction I want to try and mix it down. If there's any other colours that I would like to add to my painting, I'll let you know. Because being from my imagination, I'm not sure if these are going to be the correct colours. But let's see where it takes me. So anyway, what am I going to do here? Okay, ferry building. I've got it on a funny angle so that you can see it. And I've got it up close. And let's do a ferry building. Maybe, actually I might do a dock out this way. Maybe like this, and maybe we'll go a bit further this way, and maybe I'll try and keep it reasonably straight here, and we'll go this way a bit more. I've got a bit of tissue, and yes, I'm painting with acrylics. So let's do a little ferry building here. We'll do a maybe give it some windows. Maybe you can see this. My hand's in the way. I'm going to try and paint with my hand away so you can see what I'm painting. I don't normally paint like this. You can say this is a bit abstract in a way, but never mind. I'll do an arch. Or maybe I'll come up this way a bit more. Maybe this is the side of the building, and I'll give it some, maybe a bit of tower there. And okay, let's give it a bit more water. Well, I love painting because it's a great way of relaxing, and if you paint from your imagination, you're making your brain work. That's right. I'm just going to do a little window here, and maybe like that. Yeah. And let's do a little bit of, maybe I will do a fence along there. These are great things to do when you're building up for a larger painting. So you do these sketches as a way as a reference, and then you come back and you can do a bigger painting, and you can do it properly. So I'm going to try and do a boat here. My boat is sort of blocking that part off, so I'm going to get my wider paintbrush. I've got more control with this one. And let's do some windows, maybe along there like that. I'm going to do an old ferry, the ones that we used to ride on when I was a child. Another one there, another one there, and maybe funnel like that. Fix it up later. And we'll get a bit of funnel up there. I'm not too worried if it's wrong or if I'm making mistakes. It's all about having fun, and I'm not too worried if it's going in the wrong direction with a paintbrush. It's not perfect, but yeah. So I'm going to do some of these posts that go in the water, like that, and they've got the concrete edge along the front there, and then they've got the posts that go in the water. You're probably thinking, what am I doing? It looks pretty rough, Darren, but never mind. Let's see how well this comes out in the end, eh? Because I paint real fine detail stuff, and I like to put a lot of effort into my painting, but these videos I like to just let loose and just be myself and not worry about anything. So I'm gonna put a dark part there in the water. Make it be the rough part of the water there like that. And maybe I should put a little boat in there. Yeah, let's do a little boat. Let's see where this painting takes us. It's not quite right, the angle's not right, but it could be looking down at it. Yeah. I'll do a post here like this, post like that, and maybe I should do real bad paintings and then bring them to life. Maybe it's a good way of attracting more viewers to see how a painting comes together. I don't know. So yeah, okay, so I've just added the dark parts of the water underneath the boat, like that. And then I'm gonna do something with this building here, and then I'll just, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put some music on and please enjoy while I paint this, and then I'll come back to you once I've done a little bit more. So what I've done here is I've added more colour, as you can see, but I've watered my paints down and painted over the dark areas to reveal the dark areas that are underneath, to bring them out. I didn't want to paint over them. Also, I added some white to represent water on top of this bay here. When you paint water, you've got to think like water. That's right. Think like water, and then you can paint water. You have to be water to be able to paint it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Here I've added a bit of grey through here for the clouds, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do here with this little boat, because I just kept playing around with it until I was happy. I mean, that's what you can do. You can just keep playing with it until you eventually can say to yourself, well, I'm happy with that. Yes. And then once you're happy, then you can move on to the next stage. I even sometimes go back months later and fix up parts of my painting, if because there'll be parts that I'll see and I'll think, not quite happy with that, and then I'll see something else, and then I'll go back and paint over it. That's why I don't like sealing my paintings on my canvases, because once they're sealed, you cannot paint over them to repair them. And once you're satisfied and everything is good, then seal it. But the little boat here, very cute little boat. I was trying to do a reflection of the water, of the underside of the boat here, but I don't think it came out that great. But it seems to gives you the idea of what's happening in this painting. And I'm gonna paint a little bit of white or light brown through here. To make it stand out a bit more. So at the moment the painting is looking a little dark, a little grey, so I'm going to try and lighten it up. But how am I going to do that? I can add a bit of yellow in there, a bit of green. Let's add some trees in the background. Yeah, some trees in the background here. Give it some life. Give it some life. Another tree there. These are old industrial buildings or apartments. I don't know, they can be whatever you want them to be. But anyway, we've got a nice little building there. Now the dark colours mixed with the navy, grey and brown. That's how I managed to get this dark colour as well. And I'm gonna highlight these parts here. of this building, and I'm going to add a bit of white along the top here. And then a bit of white along there. It's not quite white, it's like a very pale grey. When I brought the paint I thought it was white, but it wasn't. It's a greyish colour. Very pale grey. So yeah, do a little bit of white along here, or this grey colour here to represent the water. And I put a bit of blue in there. And normally you don't, with your subject, you don't run it off the paper. But try and balance it out. But yeah. I'll put a little part here for the chain, and there's some seats here. Now there's an entranceway, because I remember the entranceway was quite large, so when you crossed the bridge, let's draw the bridge with a handrail. It was just wooden bridge or step bridge, and they just connected it on there. And I'll do a little post here as well, and I'll do another one here, maybe another one here. Tying your boats up. I'll do another one here, like that. Maybe another one over here as well. Really try and put as much detail as I can in here. Just trying to remember. I'll do the rope. And connect the rope to that, and now we can't just have a boat floating in the water with no person in the boat, so let's put a person in the boat. So I'm going to have them sitting on this side, so I'll do their pants here like this, and I could do another person on this side here, why not? Their pants, two people on this boat, and I'll give him a green shirt. If I use red or brown or blue, it will get lost. I'll give the other one a green shirt as well. Like so. And I've got a very light brown here. I'll mix it with the brown. But you may not see it because mine, I'll put a head here, and I want arm here, do the head here. And do another arm, hand here. Let's do a lighter colour for this arm. Okay. Give him a hat. You're just playing with shapes, that's all you're doing. You're just playing with shapes. So I have two people in that boat. I mean, I can go back later and put this paper on my table and get all my colours out, get all my pencils or whatever, and I could really put a lot of detail to this. But you could say this is almost like blocking in a way. And yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of dark through here. Like that. Okay. And maybe let's do a person standing here. But I don't normally do people that much because I'm not good at painting people. I'll give him a brown shirt. I guess it all comes down to practice. And light colour for their skin. And for their head, I'll give them a blue hat. I'll give them a cap. Yeah, I'll give them a cap. I hope you can see that. Well, I can see it. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should put another person in there. You could really make this painting come alive by adding lots of people. Okay, let's add, these could be large doors. Yeah. And that can be a roof going across here like this. And we'll come down through here. And we'll come down through there. And I'll leave that part. I quite like the lightness coming through there. It's like the sunlight coming through. And let's add some of these posts. Okay, and I'll bring this grey. I'll wait for it to dry and then I'll put a dark colour to represent the underside of this. Now let's try and fix this up. I'm trying to paint this in a way that my head's not in the way in my hand so you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting a line around here. They have these little concrete barriers around the edge to prevent you from falling in. They're not normally that colour, like the concrete or wood. But I'm going to do them this colour. And you'll see what I mean once I add the other parts in there. So let's add the bits that I'm talking about. Now you can understand what I'm talking about. And then the other reason why I like acrylics, they dry quickly and you can paint over them. But it's winter here at the moment, well, coming into winter, and so my paintings are, or my paint is taking longer to dry. So let's add the dark part through there to break it up. Let's do a roof here like this, and let's just add a bit of red in here for the roof part, and maybe I'll do a roof or tile across here to represent the roof. There's normally tiles, so I might just paint it all red. I don't want to it's block it in. It's better. Let's block it all and it looks much better like this, much better. Because it was starting to look like a Ronald McDonald home. So I want it to make it look like an historical building. So it's maybe and what do I entrance way like that? Why not? And we'll come down through there. I find buildings buildings hard to paint without a picture. Because sometimes they can look good and sometimes they can look bad. But I have seen a lot of buildings in my lifetime. This is a Ferry building. Let's give it, ooh, see, I just put my hand in some wet paint. If I wasn't careful, I'd end up smudging that all over my painting. Let's give it some features, this building. This looks Turkish. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do a little window here. Maybe another one here. Could be an office. Let's put a lighter colour in there. Like so. Let's put a signboard along the front here. And let's break that window up. They're quite large, very large. So let's break it up. Yeah, so I'll do a little bit of white through there. Let's put a car. Yeah, why not? That's what it's all about. I put a blue car. I'll put a blue car. Oh, almost put my hand in that white paint. So let's put a blue car in here. And give some black tyres. I'll wait for the paint to dry. Just about. I've got a bit of blue there as well on my fence, so I'm just going to go white paint to hide it. It's better. And do a tyre here, tyre of a car, wheel, another one here, and give it some windows. And a line for the doors. It's dark underneath the car. And give it maybe some grey for the hubcaps. And some door handles. That'll do. And I'll do some more people. I'll do another person here. Maybe sitting down. I'll do a little box that he's sitting on. Give a little highlight in that box. This guy, a red shirt. I'll give him a red shirt and some hands like that. and put a give him a head. Let's give him a brow, a nice face on him, and now we'll put a hat on him. But let's put a fishing rod in his hand. Let's put a fishing rod in his hand. Yes, a fishing rod, and then we'll come down. Fishing rod for you like this. Boom. Fishing rod here, and a fishing rod, and we'll give this guy a hat. He needs a hat. I'll give him a white hat. White hat? Or I change his face. It's too dark. Give him little hands there for his face, like this. And I'll give him a hat. So I'll give him a blue hat. I'll give him a nice blue hat. I have outside my window, I have some laughing doves. I have some laughing doves outside my window eating some rice that I've put out there for them. And yeah, just watching me paint. And they're very close. They're like 1 metre away or half a metre away. So they're not scared of me, which I'm very proud of. Well, I'm very happy. So let's make this not clothesline, this fishing rod a bit lighter, and I will make the line a bit brighter in the water like that. And it's not very thin, is it? Not a thin line, but if it was, I guess you wouldn't see it. So let's do some more highlights of this building. Little seats I remember. And seats along here as well, of the boat. And what else should I? Let's put some name in there. I'll just do some sort of writing. In there, we'll call it Ferry building terminal or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what to give this as a title. I'm not good at that part, at giving my videos a title. And anything else do I need to put in there? Maybe I should put a red roof over the top here to draw your eye. We'll try and balance it out. Maybe a red roof over here as well, like so. So I better sign this. I'll sign it in red. Why not? Do my initials. And I'll leave it as that. So thank you again for watching, and it's been a bit of an experience because I've never painted anything like this before. And thank you again for watching. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you'd like to see me paint something else, please write in the comments box below, and I'll do my best to see if I can paint it from my imagination. And thank you again for watching, and my name is Darren, and bye now.